Good evening to everyone. Yeah, look, I think this was a very, very tough game. Golden Arrows Football Club is one of the teams that really can uh, play the ball around, got highly technical, gifted players. We knew that we were going to suffer without the ball. I think the plan worked very well in the first 20 minutes because we wanted to make sure that we don't concede and we assess the pressing traps. Although we did not score from them, we also relied on counter-attacks up until we managed to get a beautiful goal from Fezile. After that, the most important thing for us was to absorb pressure, to go to half-time leading. Second half, we came back. I think this thing is mental because players started to drop deep. We invited errors. We couldn't deal with the cross. We should have closed this cross, but Dion was left free in the box. After that, we had to absorb pressure again because we couldn't come out up until we got a red card. From there, to be honest, we are relying more on counter-attacks, but Heroes really came, puts us under tremendous pressure. There's a chance that they missed. I don't know how. I thought that was in, but I saw the ball going out. After that, we had the feeling that taking this game to the extra time, we could get something. You know, in football, we don't miss such a chance and end up winning the game. Extra time also, we suffered without the ball. We were relying more on counter-attacks. We got one, we couldn't capitalize on it, and then we went to penalties. I think penalties, this was more about the mental confidence because we were one man down. For sure, our confidence was higher than the opposition team, and then it happened like it happened. We won in penalties.
Evening, Coach. Congrats on the win today. Sunday from Soccer Durban. The previous round, you guys went the distance as well to penalties and you showed that character. Today, you had to really hold on, and like you mentioned, you absorbed a lot of pressure after that red card. What does that say about the character in your team to be able to sort of resist that amount of pressure and still come out on top?
Yeah, this team is built on a very strong character. You know, in fact, not even the last round, even the first round, all our games in the Nedbank Cup, they decided on penalties. We don't want that to happen, but before the game started, I said this game should finish in 90 minutes, but I'm thinking why I wanted that, because on penalties is where we are really, really lucky, but it takes a lot. Yeah, you're 100% correct. This team is built on character. The players, they fight, they craft, they work for each other. I think that is what any coach would want before talent comes in.
Coach, congrats on the win as Nathan of Community Times. In the question I asked you on Friday, you responded about the experience you have in the team. I mean, the seasoned guys like Darren Keat, Tabunuta, they came on and stood his ground and helped the team even though you were 10 men, you were 1 man down. How massive these guys are for you, and also does it speak to the good recruitment you guys did at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think we got the right balance in terms of balancing the experienced players and the players who are coming from the lower division. But at the end of the day, you want players like you say, like Darren Keys, Sabuno Dada. When things are tough, they should show leadership. They should dare in the field of play, control difficult moments. I think that's happened very well. And you mentioned in Sabuno Dada, he played like a teenager. The distances he was covering, because at one stage we were relying on him to help us when we were connecting with the forward players, and also relying on him to go and join Kyle Jackens because Kyle was alone. but he did that very well. Yeah, I think the experienced players played a huge role for us to win tonight's game.
Coach, congrats on the win, and Yusuf from Galaxy FM. Coach, looking at the last four of the Nedbank Cup now, a very interesting last four. Some might say it might be easier, but looking at how all four teams have played, pretty similar, hard grafting teams, lots of resistance. How are you looking at the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup with the teams that are left, and your chances of winning, of course?
Yeah, if you look at the journey itself of this Nedbank Cup competition this season, there's no one who can say there's an easy game. That has been proven with a lot of upsets. Even us here, we can't be saying which team we want. We just see tomorrow after the draw who we get, and then try to play accordingly. Maybe the good thing about the teams that are left now, you can have more idea of each and every team. Kasrik, you get to know them now. Midford, we are homeboys, we know them. Seskalasi, they are campaigning in the same league with us. It becomes a little bit of having to know what to prepare against those teams, but you can't choose which one you want to play.
Coach, Amadoga just came back from injury, if I'm not mistaken. Today, he put in the second half and then substituted him first half of time. Was it a tactical change or maybe he hasn't fully recovered?
Yeah, look, good question. You know, players coming from an injury, they gradually being conditioned to be able to play to the maximum game. With him, the challenge when you play a cup game, you've got the minutes that you want to give to a player, and you look at those minutes within 90 minutes. That's okay. Now the medical team, the conditioning guys, advise us to play him so many minutes. Now when the game goes to extra time, those are minutes that you did not plan for. While the game is on, you're also thinking that you don't want to make the player lose the game by playing him more minutes and get injured again. It was more about respecting the medical team and the conditioning guys to play him for a certain duration of time.
Coach, can I ask you, you were part of the promotion last season in terms of being the technical staff. Are you surprised you're sitting fourth in the league in semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup? Did you guys kind of believe that you could do that, or is this way beyond your expectations?
I think the danger of that is now putting it in our heads that we are sitting on the fourth position with so many games to go. I think this is very dangerous, because in this league you can lose form and go down in terms of the position that you occupy. But to answer your question, I think we're not surprised in terms of how we prepare and plan for each and every game, because we concentrate on each game as it comes. So once this game gives us positive results, obviously we stand a better chance to climb the ladder on the log standings. But also we've got this mentality that let's just do well at home, because we haven't lost for the longest time in the league game at home. So that helps us. But in terms of saying we're going to be number 4, I think we should not look at that, because we don't know where we're going to end when the 30th game of the league comes.
Coach, I mean, during the penalty, just set alone there, were you confident that the ball would get over the line? And also just, I mean, this continuation of you know, unbeaten, 6 games now, 5 wins in the draw that happened midweek. I mean, you were confident for the first time in the against Okone. Just were you that confident in you that your ball was going to get over the line?
It's easy to say it when it's done. I did not I did not doubt my boys, but I was just calling all the divine powers, the footballing gods, that really, if golden arrows could miss such chances, because there are chances that I missed during the 90 minutes. Why would we go so far and then also lose on penalties? I was saying that in football it's rare for it seems to miss this kind of a chance and also win the game. I said, God brought us here, just give us this game. So really, it was more about praying.
I'll take the last one.
Coach, you're one of the teams that they are not stable when it comes to coaching, and then this season we've changed coaches 3 times. Despite that, you're still doing so well. I just want to find out the secret behind this progress, despite the changes in the technical team, because some teams are struggling. They struggle a lot when they have a lot of changes in terms of technical team.
Yeah, in terms of changes, I wouldn't say much about that. But I think what the team maybe goes right is the work that they do behind the scenes, because the structures there are the structures that enables what you see on a match day. You know, if you look at the structure of the management, you look at the different components that are there, your conditioning guys, the performance department, the medical team, and the composition of the players. Like we've spoken about the mixture of experience and the players coming from lower divisions. I think all that comes into play, and it's kind of technical team that we're having. It's more about the structure that has been created by the chairman and the board of directors. That is, I think, is helping us.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, colleagues.